Dispatch, this is Officer Danielson. About 20 miles southwest of Rochester, we've got a boy, unconscious. I guess he's probably around 14. He's about 15 feet away from the road, in some sort of hole that I think he may have fallen into.
How's he doing? How's he appear to be?
He seems to be breathing pretty normal. He's a little bruised up, but other than that, he seems okay. Pulse is also normal.
Can you send a photo?
Yes, sir.
We've received it. We'll see if there's any ID match.
Alright, yeah, you can go ahead and run it. Got any match yet?
Yes, actually. He, matches to a Drew Boucher who was reported missing last night in Jamestown.
Except, that's 100 miles away. God damn, it's further from here to there than it would be to Toronto.
A runaway, you suppose?
Yeah, I guess. Contact the parents. Let them know he's okay.
Aiden, you awake?
No, why? What time is it?
It's 5th westbound plane to Los Angeles.
Already?
Yeah, and considering it's 10:30 and you're not already awake, you should probably wake up.
Yeah, let me do that.
Missed the plane.
Blue skies, temperature around 75, vertical visibility 40,000.
You know, I can just watch the Weather Channel and be equally, if not better, informed, right?
Yeah, and I could just look up every time I heard a plane go over. And on the subject of looking up, the leading meteor shower is going to peak tonight.
Oh, you want to try and see it?
I believe every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't want to waste any of mine.
You just quoted Neil Armstrong.
So?
Whatever, come over at 6. We can use my spotting scope.
You mean it?
Yeah, I do.
But your mom never lets me.
She's in New York City until tomorrow night. So, you can come over. Hey, lean shower. That should be cool, though. How strong are they expecting?
We should have clear skies. That will improve our chances.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed, because every day a flaming meteoroid comes crashing through a thick bank of clouds.
highly improbable, my point. Also, Mars should be pretty visible after the sun sets.
Well, what time's that?
The sun goes below the horizon at 8:34, but civil twilight is until 9.
Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower. We'll throttle down to 65% shortly. They looked as though they were not going to be able to get on.
Hey.
So that's it.
What, disappointed?
No, not at all. Should work.
It does. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. That's transcontinental.
Is it that important?
Of course.
Transcontinental? You told me yourself that at least 26 of those goes right over our heads every day. What makes you so intent on seeing every single one?
Well, you know how, say you were to step out on a paved road, you'd then be connected to every single road on the continent by paving, right?
Barely.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the cars you'd see them would just be going a short distance, but then when a plane goes over, it's a direct link to New York City or the West Coast or even another continent. So as isolated as this town is, we're still a part of a journey, someone else's. Alright, when the sun sets in a minute, there's going to be a red glow out there in the distance. It's a TV broadcast tower for Buffalo, New York. It can be seen from 47 miles in either direction. It's 1,500 feet tall. There's people standing on a lakefront in Toronto. You're going to be seeing the exact same thing as us. Hey, connected, right? Why space? You know, I mean, isn't there enough stuff down here for you? Would you want to focus on someplace you could actually go? No?
Remember what you said about being connected?
Huh?
10 minutes, civil daylight ends. When that happens, our big blue dome transforms into a window into infinity. We can see everything. The only question is, how far? And if there's life out there, there's a pretty big chance we are looking at them right now. And if they are out there, our blue planet is just another dot in the sky, the same way theirs is to us.
So if you were given the chance to go out in space, would you?
Of course.
Or if you weren't sure you could come back?
Definitely.
What? I mean, like, really? What about everything you'd leave behind you? I mean, like your friends, your family, it's familiar ground. Anything?
I know what life here is like. The memory of it will be enough. I know what Earth is like. If I have the option to try out another planet, then why not?
So, everything you know, everything you're close to, everyone, just give it all up for something uncertain. Tell me if any shooting stars go over. Aiden? Aiden? Aiden! Aiden, get up now!
Dude, what the hell?
There's some light in the sky over this house, not a shooting star, come on!
Is it a plane?
No, I don't know what it is, come on! Alright, look, it's gonna be right there. You see it? You wanna look?
You first, I'll watch from here.
Okay.
It disappeared, it's gone, look. Drew, you okay? Did you see it?
How long was I asleep?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I was looking into the scope.
Did you see it?
I feel like something looked me in the eye.
What?
I don't know, I was looking into the scope and then I guess I found it in the lens and I saw a bunch of different places. And
Okay, you're genuinely scaring me now. What happened?
You sure it's gone?
The light? Yes, I've been telling you that the entire time. Were you not listening?
Did I not just like pass out for a second?
I don't know, you just sort of jumped back really fast from the scope.
How long ago was that?
Like 30 seconds. Drew, are you okay? Okay, tell me again, what happened?
I don't know, I was just looking out the scope and I guess I found the light in the scope and then saw a bunch of different flash and I don't know. else.
What?
I saw them again just now, the same images. There's someone coming for us. There's just some dark figure. There was a hood over his head. I couldn't see his face.
Like human?
I don't know.
There's nobody out here. I don't see anyone.
Be quiet.
What?
Just be quiet. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. What's going on? It stopped. Ah! What the hell was that?
Did you see anything?
No, did you?
Shouldn't we stay out there?
No, we couldn't have been the only ones that heard that.
Residents awoke at the start this morning to hear a loud blast. This footage, taken from a tower security camera, showed a single light in the distance that appears to be some sort of aircraft. Now, if you slow down this footage, it is still difficult to tell what sort of aircraft this is, but it is clear that it is plummeting toward the ground. The FAA and NORAD are yet to comment at this time. Now, the aircraft disappears behind a hill just before a presumed impact, so it's impossible to tell whether or not it crashed. The time code shows that it was taken up.
What? Look, you see that? So right before the light goes behind the hillside there's a reflection. Right on the side, in the right corner of the screen, there's a reflection. One of the things I just saw was a lake. Just now, like one of the visions, a lake.
So, you're saying that, like, the thing is trying to tell you where to go?
I don't know, I was just saying I felt connected, whatever.
Hang on, a tower. Do you know anything about a tower?
I don't know, I didn't see one just now. It wasn't one of the things I saw.
No, I mean last night. Remember what you said about how everything's connected? How there's a tower that you can see from both here and Toronto? Is there a lake near that tower?
Shit. It's only 3 miles from here. We've got to leave.
Leave, like leave town?
I don't know, we've got to get out of here.
So there is a lake near that tower.
Yes.
So what now?
Look, that thing landed near here. We've got to get out of here. I've got an appointment for a train ticket, so we can buy one, get to Manhattan where my mom is. Start packing up some food and stuff.
Why do you want to run, huh? What makes you just want to drop everything and leave?
This is not legitimately scaring the shit out of you right now.
Well, it's strange, but...
Yeah, you're not the one having a nightmare bleeding through into your reality every second.
Look, if it really is some extraterrestrial or something like that, then it's already scaled the distance between here and its home planet. What makes you think that it couldn't just as easily get from here to Manhattan?
What do you think we should do?
We should go to the lake. Whatever it is, they told you where to go. You said you felt like something looked you in the eye. If you really are connected like you say you are, then which would you prefer? You going to it, or it coming for you? Okay, there's the tower. The camera picked it up coming across the lake, so... Alright, we're here!
What the hell are you doing? There's nothing here. Let's go back.
It happened here, though. There's the camera. This is the other side of the lake. It's right here.
It all stopped, though. The visions, strange sounds, it's all gone. Are you sure anything's even happening?
What are you saying? That they just came here, and this all happened, and then they just left?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Whoa, Drew, what the hell? Where are you going?
Drew, you okay? What happened?
Get out of there. Run.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's something out there on the lake brook.
You saw it?
Yes.
As a vision. You sure?
No, not as a vision. It was actually there.
Well, I'll look around. I don't see anyone.
No, Aiden, listen to me. You gotta run. I don't know what's happening or what's happening. But something real is out there, and it's coming for us. Gotta get out of there. Hello?
Matches to a Drew Boucher who was reported missing last night in Jamestown.
Except, that's 100 miles away. God damn, it's further from here to there than it would be to Toronto.
A runaway, you suppose?
Yeah, I guess. Contact the parents. Let them know he's okay.
I know I'm looking at you right now. What have you done to Drew? Where the hell is he? Are you out there anymore? Are you gone? Why the hell couldn't you have taken me instead? So now I'm just stuck here forever? This is my one chance to see another world. That was it.
Drew, what the hell? I thought you were... I need to talk to you. Not now, not here.
What happened though? Did you make contact with them? You just ran off into the woods.
Back to my house. Close the door.
Are you okay? Is something following you? What's going on?
Get away from the windows.
What the hell's happening?
Just jumped out of a freaking police car and ran 3 miles to get here.
How'd you end up in a...
They found me. The cops said I was lying in a ditch, passed out. In Rochester.
You mean you got transported there?
No, not just there. I feel like I went so many different places. I I don't know what's real and what is thought is real. But look, this must sound crazy.
No, it doesn't. They could have continued their search for something.
Exactly. No, they're searching for people to take back.
To their home planet, or just to make contact, or what?
I don't know. It literally feels like trying to remember a dream after waking up.
But you know what happened, right? I mean, don't you believe what you saw?
Or did I just do what I believed? I don't know.
Well, then how the hell did you end up 100 miles away in Rochester? Hell, it's further from here to there than it is...
Yeah, from here to Toronto, exactly. Look. All these things I'm uncertain of, all these images I've got of exotic cities, Arctic skies, foreign skylines. There's one thing I know for certain. We've been followed for a long time now.
We who? Us too?
No, we the people they'd chosen to take back. We've been followed for a long time now. So that if we were to be taken away, it would be by our own will. They'd make sure of that. Of all the people they took away, I'm the only one they sent back.
Why?
Because they didn't want me.
Well, it wasn't by free will. You wouldn't have gone if I hadn't made you.
Exactly. They took me by mistake. They made eye contact with the wrong person. They sent me back because they wanted you. That's the only thing I know for certain.
Then it's the only thing I need to know.
You want to say goodbye to anyone else? To family? To someone special?
No. The last goodbye I ever said to my parents was a simple good night. It's just like any other night we've been. That's the way I want to remember it.
Nothing formal.
Of course not. It's not exactly a departure when everyone you care about knows the nature of it. Take my parents, for example. Do you think that for the rest of their lives they want to know that their son, that they're never going to see him again? Or do you think they deserve hope? Hope that I could be anywhere. I mean, theoretically, I could be just around the corner any day of the week.
But I'll really know.
Too late to change that.
Are you wondering anything else? Any last questions you want to ask? Because right now I have hundreds. So many things that are just impossible to explain. What happened to me while I was gone is just incomprehensible.
There are some things we just aren't going to know. I thought you'd have figured it out by now. But I guess you choose to stick to more definite things.
That's why they chose you.
I guess. If there's one thing that set me apart, it's that right now I have tons of questions just like you. The trick is knowing that the answers are out there, but then simply accepting that you can't have them. Nothing's unanswered. Some things are just unknown. That'll help you a lot. There's an answer out there somewhere. It doesn't matter if you have it. Drew, you can look at an unknown object for 12 hours and not get any answers to what's beyond it. Keep looking though. When you find that the object itself doesn't exist, then you might find the answers you're looking for.
Aiden?
that moment, it hit me. Aiden had departed, leaving so many answers, ones I knew I could never find. But that didn't matter. They were still out there. There's an infinite universe out there, so many unanswered questions. But now, as different nights go by, I understand what Aiden told me. The sky isn't really more than a window. It's a dome that blocks us from the answers to our questions. But once the sun does set, after you wait 12 hours, it becomes a window into infinity. That big blue dome is gone, and you're left with possibilities. I don't know where Aiden is, where he could be, but I know that he could be in any one of those stars. In short, if he and whatever aliens made contact with us are out there, there's a good chance that I'm looking at them right now. As days, weeks, months, and finally even years will go by, I'll make one thing certain. I will always keep an eye on the sky.